Welcome to the Paul Smith Podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Paul and Laurie podcast.
Paul Smith Podcast.
Paul Smith Podcast, special edition. Lockdown, social bubble. Well, obviously lockdown, I'm in the house and that. This is my social bubble, me and my fiancée, Laurie Callow.
In her pyjamas.
In her lovely pyjamas. We thought we'd do, because we thought we'd do a little podcast. Actually, this is take two. We did do one last week and it was very good. You've missed out because we did the whole podcast. We had a very good time for an hour. And upon ending it, I was like, that was amazing. That's very good. And I realised I hadn't pressed record. so it doesn't exist. Well, we got the video, but not the audio.
There's some juicy shit in there as well.
There was some good
really
stuff.
Dark stuff in there as well.
I am actually happy. I think I might have deleted it.
He's happy that it's not there anymore because...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Trying a lovely Chianti tonight.
Yeah, I exposed a few good stories, but they might come out tonight. You just don't know, do you?
Who knows?
Don't know, do you?
Who knows?
I don't know.
So it's been a bit of a week, hasn't it? Because we thought we had COVID, because we were going to do it again the day after.
Yeah.
Try and get it out last week, but then the next day, we thought we had COVID. It was either COVID or a hangover, wasn't it?
It was.
That's how bad the hangover was.
Obviously a hangover.
Well, I had a fever of what... Well, our thermometer only works in Fahrenheit, so it was 102, and it peaked at 105, didn't it?
No, 103. Might be a hypochondriac.
You said 105?
No, I said 100.5.
Oh.
So it got to 100.
I was off.
103. It got to, and I nearly took him to the hospital. Then I.
But then I braved it out and
yeah.
Took some Nurofen, and then we went and got a COVID test, didn't we?
Yeah.
In Speak Airport.
In the car.
And it turned out we didn't have COVID. Just alcohol poison.
Just a pussy. Yeah. Well, yeah. Because it was your brother's birthday, weren't it?
Yeah, but so we didn't do anything for that.
Didn't do anything. We done it in his honour. We raised a glass for him.
So maybe tomorrow we'll have COVID again.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We wasn't going to do this, was we? We was going to have a cup of tea.
We've been good all day.
I know, yeah.
We've been trying to be good.
We've exercised. Shout out to Phil.
Shout out to Phil down. And we've all got the same little trainer fella. I shouldn't say little trainer fella, should I?
You're horrible.
He's a little trainer.
He's a little trainer
Pixie. Hello. He's a good guy, and he's been getting on us because I've started slacking off. I put about 10, 12 pound on over
You're
Christmas.
not the slacker there, I am, and I. Let's face
quite
it,
bad.
I am bad.
I didn't want to say that.
I go AWOL from Phil a lot.
Yeah.
And he's like, hello, what you doing? Where you been? And I just ignore him for about 2 weeks. And then I'm like, Monday, and I'm like, yes, I'm ready now. I'm feeling motivated. And then come Wednesday, I'm like, go off the radar again.
Eating cheese toasties.
Well, you know, they are really good.
There's
There's a place called Margot's by my studio. And shout out to Margot's.
Shout out Margot's.
And they do these amazing cheese toasties. Now you'd think cheese toasty, what's so good about a cheese toasty? They're £7.50, right? But they're worth every penny, aren't they? They're like sour. I
recreated them quite well though over Christmas.
I don't know, you didn't get the bread right.
Yeah, but I didn't have sourdough. But
Yeah,
I think
so you
for
didn't
what
do
I
it
had, I recreated it quite well. I thought they were nice.
They were
You're an
nice.
ungrateful bastard, you know. I made apple chutney for you from scratch.
No, yeah, in a jar and everything.
And you were like, just turned your nose up. It's not sourdough though.
No.
I'll just make sourdough then. I'll just fucking make a starter.
You could probably sell them for £4, I reckon. Not £7.50.
You've done my head in there, yo. I'm going to fucking delete this podcast as well. You're a cheeky bastard. She's a cheeky... You know what? She's an I've had fucking a quarter of a glass of wine. I'm going to start telling her how it is. You're an ungrateful bastard. Because I mean,
that's a bit harsh, Paul.
I put a lot of effort into providing for you.
Do. I don't like to cook. I excel in other
Not
areas.
that she doesn't like it. She just fucking point blank refuses.
Yeah, I
to
don't
cook.
enjoy it. I don't enjoy it.
don't
I
enjoy
don't
it.
enjoy it. So
I don't
why?
enjoy it.
Why?
But you have
right,
to eat.
ask everyone. Why would you want to do things that you don't enjoy?
Well, because you have to eat.
Nah.
You enjoy
but-
starving to death?
Yeah, but if
You
I'm
enjoy
on
eating
my own,
food.
I'll have to cook, won't I?
No, you don't. Do
Or
you?
go to a Thai.
You go to Margot's and eat cheese toasties.
Margot's, yeah. Or the Thai place next
I
door.
know. I'm just trying to be good for us
I
because
know, yeah. And
make us
you like
delicious
to
food.
cook, and what do I do in return?
I like to cook sometimes.
You do like to cook. What do I do in return for the favour of you
I
cooking
don't
us
think
some
we
delicious
should talk
meals?
about that on a podcast.
No, don't be rude. I clean up after your whirlwind of a crazy
I'm an artist.
artistic mess in the kitchen that you do. So
Yeah, all right, fair.
I'm not asked.
Not a bad balance.
Yeah. So you're ungrateful. How about that?
I'm not ungrateful. I made apple
You are,
chutney from scratch.
because you just go, I cook for you, but you just you don't appreciate the cleaning that's required afterwards.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
I had oral thrush as well.
Yeah.
I've had the yeasty mouth.
Yeah.
Don't even know if I should be drinking this wine, but
And you know what? I'm just gonna say, he tried to play. He was like, "Are you fucking give me the herps, kid?" I was like, "You fucking cheeky twat!"
it looked like I don't know if you can see it. I
Stop
started off,
touching it.
it started off in the corner of my mouth, right? And I thought it was a cold sore, and I don't get cold sores.
No, neither do
And-
I, mate. Neither do
Exactly.
both of us.
So like, the
Yeah.
only person that can get the hair
So he's got thrush,
is you.
and I
thought
haven't got
like,
the herps.
I could be. It looked like a cold sore. You even
did.
thought it was a cold sore,
I did.
and you were questioning a little bit, weren't
Not
you?
myself, no.
No, you were
You.
questioning me.
You.
Yeah, but because you were questioning me, I was thinking, well, I haven't done nothing, so I've got it. It's off you.
Got the herps.
Yeah, come on, fucking face herpes me.
So he's got some
I spoke to
yeasty
I spoke
mouth.
to Dr. Uz, who was also been on this podcast, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
said, have you got a white tongue? And I said, yeah, actually I have, which is weird. And he said, you've got oral thrush, and I was like, how the fuck is this dirty bitch giving me oral thrush?
You cheeky fuck.
What's it called?
I haven't got
I
thrush.
thought it came from cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
Yeah.
Is that a sex thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of
I have, yeah, but
it's plating you.
don't not go there.
Well, that's the only place that I would think of that would be yeasty.
No, I am yeast
Not that
free.
she's yeasty, she's very clean
I am yeast free. Thank you, darling.
since 2003.
Yeah, so you nearly had COVID.
I've had health scares this week.
You have.
Give me a newfound respect for life.
Yeah. I know. Oh, I had a freaking ovary problem, didn't I?
I think I broke one of it over.
Don't fucking give it the big one. I broke her ovaries, lad.
I fucking smash your ovaries. Good.
Yeah.
You did, didn't you? It was weird. She had a stabbing
Yeah.
pain in the ovary, but she
Yeah.
didn't go and get it checked, and I feel she should have.
No, I'm all right, mate.
We'll have some people. If you're a medical professional and you think that you know what that is, give us a little message, and don't just Google it, because we Googled it. You don't want to Google it.
No.
So it hasn't been a busy week, because we had to isolate for like 2 days, didn't we? Well, kind of
No,
isolate.
Yeah, while we waited.
Yeah. Well, and it's fuck all to do anyway. What do we watched? Oh my god! Upon the recommendation of Laurie's lovely father, Ronnie Callow, we started watching the piece of shit, which is The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale, I bet loads of people have watched it. Now, it is very good, but
It's fucking ruined my life.
fucking
It's ruined my life.
it's so
It's ruined my
annoying.
life.
It's ruined our lives, hasn't it? I'm addicted to it though. Like
That's
we're
the
on
thing.
the third series
It's,
now.
it's the worst thing ever, because it's not shit enough to not addict you to it.
Yeah.
So like some things
And
are
it-
shit and you go, I don't
and
like
then-
this, but it's compelling enough to make you need to know what's going to
Yeah.
happen. But it's so fucking horrifying that you don't want to see
Awful,
it.
innit? And it's really like awful to women. Should we tell them what it's about?
I haven't even... Well, spoiler alert.
Yeah, so it's about basically it's based in the future, and it's like women can't get pregnant, can they?
Yeah. Well, no, it's now, innit? It's like an alternate reality,
Oh,
isn't
is it? Oh,
Yeah.
right. You explain it, because you do
So, like,
that.
in, like, 2015, they just, like, the birth rate kept dropping. So, and you don't fully know what's happened. Yeah, because we're only on season 3, aren't we? But, like, the way... Basically, like, these, like, mad religious people started saying it was because everyone was a sinner.
Everyone's a
and
slag,
said that-
basically. And
and
anyone that, like, cheated on their husband or wife or anything like that, basically, the women get treated like shit, don't they? And they get took away from their kids and their partners, and they get made to basically have babies for the rich people who can't have kids, and they get raped while the woman holds while the wife holds the handmaid's hands, and they have babies for these rich knobheads, and it's horrendous.
I'm not laughing at that, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm laughing.
And this one woman who's the main person in it, you think she's gonna like start slitting throats and that, and she just fucking
Don't ruin it for everyone.
She just doesn't.
No, you've ruined it. You're going too far
Maybe
with the
she does.
spoilers now.
Well, you know, I reckon people have watched it and we're behind.
I reckon we probably are behind, but some people won't have watched it.
But it is very good. But it's a bit like
I'd
it's
stick to
something-
Vikings if I was you.
I haven't
Vikings
seen
is a
that.
belter.
I haven't seen Vikings.
Belter.
Yeah,
It's a belter.
you think you're a Viking though, don't you?
I'd love to be a Viking. I think I was a Viking in the past.
You reckon?
Like, my ancestors were Vikings, I think.
Why do you think that?
Because... Look at me.
Yeasty.
Yeah, my yeasty face.
When you had a beard, you looked.
No, I don't mean just that. I mean, I'm ginger.
Yeah.
Which definitely makes me Scandinavian,
Yeah.
doesn't it? I think I've come, like... Because I did that Ancestry.com thing. And I tracked all my family back to Ireland. And then
Yeah.
you lose it then. Like, I lost it. But then that probably means that they were, like, Vikings. Because the Vikings went and fucking done a lot of shagging. And
My ancestors were Roman gypsies.
I know.
Fucking jippos. Yeah,
It's
they
very
sold.
So you terrify me.
Yeah, the gypsy magic.
She threatens to gypsy fuck me all the time.
I do. I don't know what it is, but it's things that I say do come true. It's very weird. There's a few
She's done
things
this
that I've
like,
said.
I'm not like...
It's like if I say it, like everyone goes,
I'm not
"Don't
very
fucking-"
I'm very skeptical about things like this. But she gypsy fucked a mate, right, the best mate, and said that you're gonna have a brother, you're gonna have a baby to my brother before she'd even thought about having sex with the brother. And I think that
2
put the
years
seed in her.
previous.
And now she's and then they had sex once and he got her pregnant, and now they're together and she's 6 months pregnant.
And now they're having. And no, but I actually said you're going to have a baby with my brother, and it's going to be a girl. It's going to be my little niece. And we used to laugh about it and think it was hilarious that I used to say that, and now it's actually happening. So, you
But
know,
you threatened-
did I predict it or did I gypsy fuck
But the worst
'em?
thing is, but the thing is though,
Just don't know.
if you can do that, you
Yeah.
shouldn't threaten people with it.
I don't. I think you're scared of it though.
No, you do.
Like I'll
You
say something
threaten
and he'll
to-
go, oh, "Don't do that. Don't gypsy fuck me."
You've threatened to gypsy fuck me before.
Right, Paul. Right, he's very good at playing games. Right, I like to play games, but I don't.
Not like emotional games.
No,
or
like
mental games.
on about actual board games or whatever.
Sick of Monopoly.
And yeah, but I have beat you, and my daughter has. Yeah,
Well,
maybe it's because you was off your own territory.
oh, it was just a fluke.
I don't think so.
And
But anyway.
one with you, one was you cheated.
Huh?
Cheated.
I didn't cheat. I do not cheat. But yeah. So Paul does beat us at everything. He beats me at all the games, and that pisses me off. And it became apparent on the first lockdown. We thought, right, we're long distance relationship. What are we going to do? So we got a load of games on our iPads, didn't we? And we got like.
Oh, I murdered you at battleships, though.
No, you didn't know, did
Murdered you,
That's
though.
a lie.
Murked
That's
you
a
at
lie.
battleships.
That's a
Murked you,
lie.
though.
Don't fuck.
Why are you lying?
I won you first.
Nah.
And then the second time we played,
Yeah, that's
you
because
did
I
beat
couldn't
me.
really remember.
And I was
And then once
fuming
I got my
about it.
strategy down.
I was fuming about it. Proper threw me dummy out the pram. But you know, like Paul, because Paul wins a lot, but then when he loses, he's fucking.
Nah, I'm not. I'm
He's a-
fucking-
you're
I'm
a
not,
bad
I'm not a bad
loser.
loser.
You
I knew you were going to say that then, and I'm not a
He's-
bad loser. No, what it
He's
is
a bad,
is that
and he'll
whenever,
blame everything else.
Because what
that he
happens,
can.
you're a bad winner.
I am a bad winner,
You're
but
a
I'm,
bad
don't,
winner.
I'm not.
I'm a decent winner, me. I'll just go, well done, and shake your hand and that. And you.
You
what
don't.
happened-
You're like, you
when
fucking cheat.
When she won when she won at Monopoly, she jumped up, threw the board, jumped on me, pinned me down and started fucking dry humping me. Didn't you?
Yeah, because I was excited for you.
Calling me a little slut.
I was excited for you. You loved it though. That's not as bad as the things that you've said to me. Let's all be reminded.
What things?
That time, this time when Paul, I travelled for 5 hours, right?
I feel like this podcast is going to end in an argument.
Nah. We only argue about aliens.
Oh.
But yeah, I travelled for 6 hours I travelled for. The M6 was closed. It was fucking horrendous. And I looked like a tramp, right? I had dinner medals down me. I had my hair up like the trunch ball. Greasy hair, looked like shit. I felt like shit. And Paul's tried to have sex with me, like looking like shit. And I was like, I went, just get off me. I went, I'm just not in the mood. I was like, I look like a tramp. I look like a proper skank. I can't have sex like right now. And he was like, oh, go on, let me fuck you before you go food bank. And I was like, that is probably the worst thing anyone's ever said to me before or during sex. But it worked. It did work.
You look like a little
We
council
did have
estate
sex,
slut.
Yeah.
It was good. Turn me on.
We offended some council estate people there. That's
No, I
bad.
haven't. There's some very proud council estate sluts out there.
Do you reckon?
Who'd love me.
Not
to fuck them
every
on the way to the
council
food bank.
estate person is a slut. I
No.
just want to say that.
And not every
Yeah.
slut is from a council estate.
Exactly.
But the two on the Venn diagram of sluts and council estate people, there is definitely a crossover.
Oh, and then he said after that, Coy, you're quite tight, aren't you, considering you got 9 kids?
We were role playing.
No, you were role playing.
I like role playing.
Yeah, I like role playing. What other role plays have we done?
Well, last night I made you carry on reading while I had
Oh yeah, that's weird. No, I mean, it's. I can't even explain that.
I just wanted to try it.
I was reading my book Limitless by.
I just
What is
wanted
it?
to, like,
Tim Quick.
I just wanted to try like the board.
And then
housewife.
Paul just mounted me.
Don't say it like I forced myself on you. There was some warning there.
There was some warning, and he went, "Carry on reading." I was like, and your limitless brain is very. I'm so sorry, Dad. He's going to be watching this.
Oh,
He's
God,
going to
yeah.
be like, "What
Sorry,
the
Ronnie."
fuck?" But I mean, there's been worse things than that.
Yeah,
That's not even bad.
that's not. Yeah,
I mean, there's something
gone
that we've
dark.
never told people, like,
What?
which is it was horrendous at the time, but it was.
I'm scared.
It's very
Do I
funny
remember
now
this?
about when I was ill. At mine when I was ill.
Oh,
no,
I
I
don't
can't talk about that.
Nah, I don't believe that. That's what it
I
was. Though.
reckon.
She thinks she got E. coli from licking my bum. Like.
I did.
You never.
I fucking swear to God. I swear. I'm so sorry, my family. I'm so sorry. But I definitely did. Googled it and everything, and it's a thing. It
Yeah, no,
happened.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I just don't
It's
think
a
that's
thing.
what it was. I think you was just like you'd had a lot of alcohol.
No, I had 2 glasses of alcohol at Joe's, my friend Joe's, and I was sick on the night. But I was fine then. And then I woke up in the morning after the event, and then and I was honestly, I had a temperature, I was shivering, like it was awful. I was really bad. And it was definitely that, because I'd ate the same as everybody else, and nobody else was ill except for me, the bum licker. It's a low moment in my life, that.
Very low.
Yeah.
Super low.
That was probably the lowest moment.
That's the lowest moment of your life.
No, like...
Nah, you've done worse than that.
Have I?
What's Pablo back?
I don't think
Pablo's
so.
here, by the way, and he's by my feet. And he's
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar is here. And I don't know if you can hear him, but he doesn't woof like a fucking dog.
He just
He
goes...
barks. He goes,
Woof.
hey, woof. Woof. Hey, woof.
What are you doing? Woof.
Woof. Come here, Pops. Come on, Pops.
It's because he can hear some dog barking, that's why.
Someone outside.
You know, we've got another dog called Jax. I don't know if anybody knows. And he's a Belgian Malinois. And he's they're known to be quite scary dogs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, good for protection and stuff like that. Well, my Pablo, the Cavapuchon, is more of a guard dog than Jax.
All day. And he beats
Like,
him in
Jax
wrestling
will
matches.
have a go at anyone. Like, Jax is like, Pablo will have a go at anyone. Jax will just be like, oh, hello.
Yeah, he's fucking soft as shit, isn't he? Don't tell people that because he's my guard
But
dog.
we're going to train him to be a fighting machine.
No, we're not. He's going to be
Nah, he's gonna be a soft tat.
I just wanted someone recommended the Belgian Malinois to me. It's like it was a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
It's basically I wanted the baseball bat and someone gave me an AK-47.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with it. And I'm like, oh god, this dog's gonna eat me in my sleep one day.
No, you wanted a feather duster, mate. That's what you wanted. Not a fucking baseball bat. But he's gonna be going on tour with you, isn't he?
Yeah, in a little camper van, which we were supposed to go away in last week, weren't we? Before lockers and that.
Before we thought we had COVID and before lockers, we was gonna go to the lakes, weren't we? Because I've never been the lakes before.
Yeah.
In
Then we
our
decided
camper,
against it.
in our Bruce.
We're gonna go down to Cornwall.
Then we thought we'll go and stay on Dartmoor because we're weird and we wanted to just be cold. I just
wanted to see that mist.
Just wanted, yeah, or just see how many. I always think how many dead bodies are in Dartmoor.
Loads though.
Fucking loads, like.
That's where I'd go to bury a body, mate.
Would ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine like you'd.
No, we're not from here. That would be stupid. Like driving 4 hours with the body
that
in the back of your car.
Yeah, or you could just put him on the front seat with glasses on.
Like,
Weekend at the Bernies.
Weekend at the Bernies.
Is that what it is? What is it?
Just weekend at Bernies.
Oh, I can say that if I wanted. What a fucking pedantic prick. Fucking weekend
I
at the
apologise.
Bernies. But like that, you could. That's blatant. That psychopaths.
What? Just stick him. Just have a little.
Put him
have
in
a
the
little
front.
stick on his hand and just wave for people.
Yeah.
Get him change gear and that.
Yeah. You see, I've already thought about this. So beware.
You have thought about this. I know you've thought about this. You've said repeatedly, like, you know where you'd bury bodies and shit.
Have I? You've just made that up, haven't you, really, Paul?
No, I haven't, because remember when we were walking by yours the first time and said, and you were like, this is where I'd bury bodies. I thought about it loads of times on my walks. On that little place, on the place where you got, what the fuck, I can never remember the names of the places by yours, but you got that pub where you go down the big hill that you can't run up.
Oh, Heart Attack Hill.
Yeah, and then you cut off left and go through the woods.
Yeah.
And there's like a big hole off to the side.
I reckon you make shit up, you know.
Nah, you said that
I
to me.
remember that.
I remember it.
I reckon
Because I
you
remember
thought
thinking,
that.
there's just me and you up here. And you're going to bury me. Or you're just going to throw me down this hole.
Imagine having to cart a body down that fucking hill, though. It's like this.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Down would be sound, just push it.
Nah. Just roll it.
Yeah. In a carpet.
Oh, God. Can't believe I'm sitting in pyjamas. First impressions and that's not good.
I know,
really,
last
is
time
it?
you were in this
I was
t-shirt,
in one of them when
one of these
before you
t-shirts.
fucked it up.
Well, you know, sorry about that.
I mean, I don't know why we didn't go to the club, really.
We're not allowed in the club. Lockdown,
Why?
innit?
Right, it's work, though, isn't
Because
it?
we must stay at home and protect the NHS.
Yeah. We must do that. But the club's all right, though, isn't it? Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. I just wanted to see, because like, I thought, you know what, we've been in the house together.
Yeah.
I thought to give them a little glimpse
Been in my pyjamas.
into our
We've
day-to-day
done a lot of
life.
walking.
Yeah, we been smoking some weed. Should we smoke some weed?
I do not smoke weed ever. This is the first
Well-
time tonight.
Do you want to try weed?
Yes, please.
Oh.
My children watch this. We're not saying a very good example, are we?
Oh, your kids know fucking what you do.
No, I don't smoke weed. I don't. I only smoke it with you. You're a bad influence. And we'd only vape it anyway.
That's not... Your kids know
For
worse
medicinal
shit
purposes.
about you than that.
Nah, they don't.
They do.
Just so you know, my kids are 16 and 15.
And 3.
And 4.
4.
Yeah, she doesn't watch this.
Yeah, she's not. Well, you never know what she gets up
I
to.
don't know. She's scary criminal mastermind.
She
my
is.
4-year-old. Like more.
Both. She out of
Scary,
all of our
intelligent.
combined children, she's the one I worry about most and least.
Yeah. Yeah. She is
She's
crazy.
a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, she's very
Boston.
smart.
Yeah, too smart though.
She's very,
She uses
very
she
smart.
uses her brains for no good.
Yeah.
No good. She stashes
She's a
chocolate down the house.
kleptomaniac.
She takes your shit. You have to
She
take
She come round here and she was like putting Paul's watches in my bag like
And
that,
money
just sliding them
and shit.
across
And
the
I'm looking
table
at her
into my
I was
bag.
watching her take my wallet going, are you taking my wallet? And she was just looking me in the eye going, no. Just fronting it.
No.
Dead slowly, just putting it in her bag. And I was like, that's my wallet. And she went, no. I went, what? Let me have a look then. And she just went,
I'm only joking.
I tricked you.
So we're going to send her out on the streets.
Yeah. That's
In
what
crowds.
it might come to that soon.
Yeah, I know.
Just COVID carries.
I know. I mean, yeah, you know when
What time those kids
Because
started
Paul
earning
got
some
offered
anyway?
to do OnlyFans, Ginger OnlyFans, and I was like, absolutely fucking not. Never.
I should have done
Would
that.
my partner do OnlyFans? But now I'm like, fucking get your ass out, kid. Might get mine now.
Got fat again, no.
Everyone's got an OnlyFans now, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know, everyone.
Who?
It's like a new social fucking media thing. Is to get your
It
ass
takes
out
the
on
value
OnlyFans.
off it if everyone's got one, doesn't
I
it?
know. Cheapens it a bit, doesn't it? I remember the days when, you know, men had to freaking go onto these websites to go and get and pay a subscription on naughty like porn and that.
How do you remember those days?
Oh, I do remember. I am 36.
Were you on those websites?
No, obviously not. I'm just aware of the times, how times have changed.
How did you make your money when you were younger?
I fucking worked my arse off, mate, and
exactly.
not literally.
Exactly.
No,
Is this supposed to be a revelation?
I've
on the
done
podcast?
every job, and I,
Exactly.
including beer pimp.
Yeah.
I used to run an escort. I used to work in strip clubs behind the bar.
Do you have to have your boobs out?
Nope.
Ah.
And I used to earn a lot of money
Where do you
without
do that
getting
again?
my nipple out at Medusa's. It's not there anymore. Actually, it is, but it's in a
I'd do
different
that,
place.
you know, if I had big
In
tits. and that.
Birmingham.
If I had tits and I could
Now,
pole
do you know
dance.
what? The gaffer used to say to me, oh, Laurie, you should do dancing, you know, here, because you'd earn loads of money, because you got a bit of personality about you as well as cracking body. And I just thought, nah, because I'd jaw geezers. I would literally knock people out. I'd be the worst stripper in the world.
You would though.
I'd be fucking
The first
battering
time,
people and that.
we ever went out. No, that wasn't the first time we went out. She came down not long after we'd been together. She came down to visit, and her mate Sarah, who is pregnant to her brother now, was living up here at the time. And she went. She was working in Harvey Nick, so I dropped her off at Harvey.
And resume.
Sorry, we had to carry on. Our cameras here only record for 29 minutes and 59 seconds, don't they? So we had to like go and press record again. Do you know why they do that?
Why?
Tax purposes.
Oh, yeah, who told you that
Paul
now?
Blair told me.
Paul Blair, that was
Because
it.
if you go over half an hour, it's considered a video camera, and then the taxes. I mean, this is boring podcast stuff,
I know.
but like that's what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was I saying?
You saying about when you
Oh,
dropped me off at Harvey Nicks.
So I dropped her off
I'm
at
a
Harvey
classy
Nick,
girl.
right? And She got her hair done, all fancy and that, with a fucking Harrods leather. Did you have that thing?
No, I had me puffball red top and me
She was
red
looking
shoes. Then that you got me.
Yeah, she was looking. She was
Dolce
looking
Gabbana.
fancy.
Yeah.
And I went to work, and then I rang her. I said I'll pick it up after work because she was gonna go for a few drinks after. And I rang her, and she was in the fucking Hare and Hounds and night. And oh fuck, she'd end up there, miles away from town. Right, if you're not from Liverpool, this is miles out, like about 8 miles out of town, in a rough gap, watching fucking scallies do backflips in a car park.
I was videoing these ketheads in the car park going, Paul, hey, get on this, Paul. He's fucking doing backflips. He's like, where the fuck are you? It's like, I'm in the area hounds in Huyton. It's like, what the fuck? Because we love a dirty pub, means there.
Yeah. So I picked them up, and
We do love a rough
they were
pub.
like, we still want to drink. So the only place by me was the Wetherspoons open. So we went to Wetherspoons.
Yeah.
Had a pint, and then I thought, I'm going to get some food. So we went to Uno's Pizza.
Yeah.
And goes in there, and some little fella's in there just fucking snarling at me, going, "You're that funny fella, aren't you?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." I thought he was just fucking gonna say hello at first, and then he was like, "I'm funnier than you," and like I was like, "All right, mate," but he was about this big, right? And she just come. He like squared up to me, and as he went to square up, as soon as his body language changed out of nowhere, she come out and she just went fuck off and just like shoulder and titted him round the face. And I've never seen it. This fella just went, and it just looked fucking so startled that he fucked off without his food.
Fuck off before I fucking one bomb you.
Fuck off before that one.
I was half steaming, so I was very brave.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have done it anyway, to be honest. But yeah, even more. Because I was outside and I just seen this guy and I was like, fucking right. And I just stormed him. Yeah, and then he was like, oh, I've never been so turned on in my life, you know, after he did that.
She picked me up and carried me out.
Go over my shoulder.
And bummed me.
Come on, love. Let's get you home.
Over the shoulder though, like a fucking shield maiden.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Or the amount of times I've carried you home after you've had a bevy.
You haven't carried me. You can't carry me.
Not like full weight, but a lot of weight,
Nah.
I'd say. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I carried you to bed on New Year.
No, you never.
I did. I've got a lot of witnesses. I carried you to bed. No, Paul.
This is why I can't get drunk now.
Paul got pissed before 12, and basically, Paul missed 12
It's my
o'clock.
first New Year's off in 10 years.
Yeah,
So
and
I thought,
he had a lovely time, and he drank a whole bottle of Jameson's to himself, and all other drinks as well. And nobody knew how he got this bottle because it was in the kitchen, and he was nowhere near the kitchen. He just finished the whole bottle, and then all of a sudden, like 11 o'clock comes, and he's fucking Sparko on the sofa, saying he's going to be sick and that. So I had to literally put him like slouched over my shoulder and carry him up to bed. I know. And then he said, I'm going to piss myself. So I took him to the little ensuite. And
I knew you weren't going to stop there, you know. I thought
his-
you were going to be dead nice
Nah.
and just stop there. Had a lovely story
Nah.
about you being very caring. You're a
And then I had to take his trousers down for him. That was fine. But then I seen he weren't aiming his willy at the toilet. So I had to do the honourable thing and hold his willy for him while he had a piss. And hold him up against the wall so he didn't topple over. But that's what...
Did you shake it afterwards?
Yeah. I actually did. I actually did. Give it a little... Because he kept trying to pull away when he was weeing it. Like, Paul, when he's pissed, he has about 10-minute wheeze, right? He's like a fucking camel. So he's over there and he's trying to pull away with his trousers around his ankles while he's still pissing. I'm like, fucking get still on the wall. And then I'm having to hold him with his face up against the mirror. So, and then I had to take his trousers off him and place him in bed.
Lovely story.
I know. It's lovely. So that was probably, that was one of the highlight times when you've been pissed. Also, when I picked you up from
Oh, is this? We do this now, are we?
Anfield.
Just doing this now, are we?
when I picked you up from Anfield, that was very...
That was a good day,
He was
though.
pissing up a house. In broad daylight. Pissing up someone's house. And I went, Paul, what are you doing? I'm having a piss. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's bad, you know. I thought anyone could just look out their window right now.
What about when you pissed on my floor? What about that? Let's have a little chat about that. Why don't we have a little chat about when you pissed all over my floor while you were throwing up at the same time?
Yeah, but that's because of our 3 kids.
I pissed myself! And then mopped it up with my fucking towels and left them on the floor. And your piss was coming under me little bathroom
You're
door.
horrible, you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, but that's a medical reason.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What?
Because I've
Just
had
a
3
loose
kids
vagina?
naturally. Well, it's not loose, you know that. But when I'm pissed, maybe. I was vomiting hard. I was like, ugh! And I just fell over down them steps on Red Door as well.
Yeah.
Got a massive
that was heavy, that.
hematoma. Yeah. So, you know, I was in shock. And then I had to mop my own piss up on the floor with the tea towel because it was all over my shoes. It was all over my dress. It seeped through the fucking toilet door. That's how much was there. It was going... I was like, I fucking pissed myself. And then Paul fucked off to bed and left me downstairs, pissed out my head. I was fuming the next day because I remember stuff when I'm pissed. Even if I'm absolutely steaming, I remember
this
everything.
is another thing you use against me because I'm very forgetful when I'm pissed. And I think
You're not very forgetful. You
completely black
out.
out and she knows this and I think she makes shit up.
I don't. I literally, I swear on my kids' life, I don't make things up. I'm putting that on camera. I don't make things up. Also, apart from the bad stuff of Paul getting absolutely twatted, he's very, very nice when he's pissed as well. He says some really lovely things, but he doesn't like back them up the next day. Like I'll say, "Oh, you said this," and when you go, "That's a lie." And I'm like, "It's not though." I would never say that. I was like, "What? That you love me and that I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you." I would never say that.
That is definitely a lie.
No, it's not. You've said it so many times.
Yeah, but you know what?
And you have. And that's lovely. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay just to be nice. Just admit that you're just lovely and that's what you really think.
I'm a nice guy.
You are a nice guy. You are.
I'm about a glass of wine.
We went on live on Instagram, right? Because we was chatting and Paul was going through whiskey while we was chatting and then all of a sudden he just cut off. And I tried to ring him back and he weren't answering me. I thought, cheeky bastard. So I went on to Instagram when he's there live. It's stuffing mince pies in his face. Going, I'm fucking live. I thought, cheeky bastard. So I requested to join him live. And you got to the point where you were so pissed that you was going, "You're so beautiful." You said, and it's like you forgot everyone was watching us. "Oh my God, you're so sexy. Oh my God." And I was like, "Oh no, Paul. Hello, we're live." Yeah.
I feel like this is karma.
What?
But I feel like everyone watching this is going to be like, this is karma, because I've just been tethered for like an hour.
You haven't. You haven't, though, have you? Nah. It's a change, though, isn't it? Because you tear everyone else most of the time.
This is what I'm thinking, yeah.
Maybe you just need a bit, don't you? Need a bit back.
Oh,
I think people would enjoy to hear it.
Oh, is that your job now, is it?
Yeah, I'm going to take it upon myself.
Just fucking step in.
I am.
Just crack the whip.
And knock you down a peg or two. You're going to be in the middle of your shows. I'm just going to hang on a minute. Hang on. He's a knobhead.
What's he just said to you, mate? Well, let's have a little chat about the time that I held his dick while
he was pissing and shook it for him. Sauce.
Nah, you're all right. I'm enjoying it.
I spoke about having E. coli after I licked your bumhole.
I don't. Again, that's really my fault, isn't it? For having an E. coli on my bum.
Well, no, because it's not that you've got E. coli on your bum, is it? It's just that I think I'm going too far here. I'm forgetting where I am. I was going to say something.
Go on, say it.
Well, no, it's my fault because I obviously didn't sanitise my mouth after. I just went to sleep, didn't I?
Just did mouthwash.
I mean, I was really, really like
It was
getting
a vigor.
involved.
You haven't done it since.
I know. I'm fucking scared.
Sad that.
I know, but
I enjoy that.
I know, but that was a bit too enthusiastic that time. I think
You did get carried away.
I was a bit drunk though. So
You have shaved my bum since.
I have, yeah. Well, I think that's
It was a nice moment.
It was, wasn't it? We did bond then.
You are a weird groomer. I was saying this before, right? We got some
do love it.
relationship
I've got
issues,
problem.
and I don't know whether the viewers will mirror
What do you
this.
mean?
I think this would be quite common. I think this would be good for
It's
people
not
to
an
hear.
issue though,
I
is
think
it?
it's a relationship issue.
I
I
don't
think
think
it's
it is.
something that needs dealing with. Every time, especially in very intimate moments, Laurie has a very bad tendency. Like you can't cuddle her or go anywhere near her without her.
I think a lot of women do this.
She'll just scan you. She'll just be looking at you and you'll be looking into each other's eyes. You're having a nice moment. And she'll just go. And she'll just pick, just like claw your fucking head and just start picking like a fucking blackhead out of your head. And she go.
Do you know what? Paul's got a
And it kills.
fantastic nose for squeezing blackheads. It is. anyone who likes
And it
that
fucking
shit.
kills.
It
And
makes
she's
my-
like, it doesn't hurt. I'm like, I can feel it.
it makes my
She gets
mouth
these little
water.
fucking tools and just stabs them into me fucking head. Just stabs them into my face and there's all fucking
Yeah.
shit coming out of my nose.
good
And you're
for
like,
you,
it's
though.
good for you. It's good for you.
It is,
And
I'm
like,
very good at it.
Yeah, but like after sex, when I'm all relaxed and that, that's not what I want. It's
That's-
you getting your fucking phone light out and just going right lie there
It
now. while I
relaxes
fucking-
me.
Yeah, it doesn't. And it anti-relaxes me.
Well, you know.
And I feel like, because what's happened now is,
gotta
right,
sacrifice
because she's like, why
feelings.
are you being like this all the time? But now every time she comes
Nah, 'cause
near
when
me,
I first got
I've
with him-
developed a flinch response. I'm like, I flinch. Because I feel like you're going to fucking start picking my arm off. Like, you just pick my shoulders or some
But I'm
shit
just
like
doing
that.
you a favour.
You know?
I am.
You're doing yourself a
I'm
favour.
not. I'm doing you a favour. Because look at your nose now, how clear it is. It's lovely. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember when we done it? I mean, there's so many women who are the same as me. Men don't seem to really be like that, though.
No, because
Why
we're
do
not
women-
weird.
Yeah, but why is it that women are like that?
Because you're weird.
Why do women like extracting things from weird
Because
places?
you want to take everything. You just want to take.
I just but if all I want to take from you is your blackheads, come on, that's pretty. You've smashed
not
it
all
there,
of
ain't you? You smashed it. You smashed life there, ain't you? Really? If you're with a woman that all she wants is your
Yeah,
blackheads, and that's it.
Just wants me to have oily skin.
No,
Is that what blackheads is?
no,
It is, isn't it?
no. It's just like dirt and stuff. And
Yeah, but it's not because you've got oily skin.
no, not necessarily. It's just trapped dirt that hasn't been extracted. Yeah.
Why? Yeah, but they come back though, so you might as well just leave them.
No, they don't come back. Yours were massive.
They come,
And now your nose
why
is
do-
smaller because of me.
My nose
Alright.
is smaller.
No nose job required. Job. I've only had one glass of wine. I don't
You've
think
had
of
half
it.
a glass of wine.
Is
Should we have
there
some
any
weed?
So we've got how much time we got left now?
Well, not loads of time. Not as much time as you want. Should we have a short, like...
Go on then. If I cough though and make me look a twat then. Because I never smoke weed. Oh, sorry.
She's never smoked weed before. I'm going to
don't.
introduce you to it
Yeah.
for Leah and Ben.
Yeah. That's
They
ba-
smoke weed.
This is your future stepdad here. It's naughty.
They've smoked weed before.
No, they fucking...
Mate.
They haven't. My kids are very good kids.
I thought that about Liam. My little brother, 18.
Oh,
He's a
I know.
better kid than both your kids.
He is.
He's a better kid than
Yeah, but
both
do
your
you know what? I
kids
trust
together.
Yeah, but I trust Liam with all that stuff he told
I
us.
do as well, but would you have fucking thought he'd done all that shit?
No way.
Nah?
No, I know.
Nah.
Fair play to him though for
Fair
telling
play.
us.
I know. It was his 18th last week, and he told us that he'd done fucking LSD, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
know.
what the fuck?
And he's like, I've done
And I
this.
can say this.
I haven't done anything
my
like
ma's not-
that.
My ma's not going to watch this or nothing, so it's
Nah,
hard.
she won't. It's right. So's
like-
Jeanette.
Well, I was like, my head, he's the
Liam's
sweetest.
going to be fuming that you
quietest
told
kid.
everyone that.
Nah, he'll be fine.
He's a good lad. I love Liam. And I love Dan as well.
Yeah.
We had a nice time, didn't we?
We did have a nice
when,
time.
when we done it on FaceTime.
Yeah. Years ago when we had that party.
Yeah.
Right, okay. This is a short intermission. Right.
Come on.
Gone all high
The
tech.
dog will get...
Don't smoke weed anymore. Vape. Phil
haven't-
Chapman got me this.
We haven't done this, have we, for ages?
Nah. I don't do it much anymore because, you know,
What
kids
we
and all that.
do, what happens is when we do have it, right?
I get the munchies ruthless.
Yeah, we eat everything. I remember the first time we ever did it. Do you remember? And I said, "Oh, I really fancy some crackers." And yeah, basically, he went into the kitchen and he made like a Gordon Ramsay,
Fucking Jamie Oliver, those crackers.
Jamie
didn't
Oliver crackers. You put like little bits of tomato, like
They were
slice some
beautiful,
cheese,
you know.
up, and you laid them out all lovely. And now we get Nutella. We get crackers dipped in Nutella now. Like he doesn't make.
You ever had
Is
Maryland cookies dipped in Nutella? Fucking
Oh yeah,
fire.
that was it.
Fire though.
That's what we get now. We don't get the fancy pantsy.
We haven't.
crackers.
No, we could. I just haven't had the ingredients for them. I'd still
You
do that for
literally
you.
made it from nothing.
Didn't make the crackers.
What have we got?
Just happened to have those crackers about.
So
Ooh,
hot,
Got a little selection of meat here.
hot
Here
in
we go.
these.
Is this
Are
allowed?
we allowed to do this? I
don't know.
I don't think we are, Paul.
I don't
I
know.
don't think we're gonna.
Yeah, Joe Rogan smokes weed on his fucking
he?
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's Joe Rogan, though, isn't he?
Fuck. Yeah, but he did it before he was Joe Rogan.
Did he?
Yeah, he did it when he was Joe Schmogan.
All right. Well, if anything comes back on us, I'll say, "Well, fucking speak to Joe Rogan. Keep Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
Joe Rodent.
It's his fault."
Yeah, nah, okay. And Joe Rogan did it before it was like legal in the States, isn't it?
We don't sell it.
I
or
know,
grow
whenever-
it. So
We don't condone the use of drugs for recreational but
we've got some oil, haven't we?
we have got some boss CBD.
It's
Got some
not
CBD from a source.
proper. Yeah, we can't tell.
From an
We spoke about
undisclosed
this-
source.
Well, you spoke about this before, haven't you?
Yeah.
But it's for cancer and shit, and it's
Oh, it's-
fantastic.
get the best kip off it.
Have a little one before you go to bed. See you later. Try.
Yeah, it's night night, innit? And you have good dreams as well.
Yeah.
I didn't dream about having a sick house last night.
Yeah. I weren't in it though, was I?
Fucking so needy, you know.
Do you know? Don't you just hate it when you have a dream about when you have a dream about your partner cheating on you, and you wake up fucking fuming? Like we've both done that, haven't we? You've dreamt about me cheating on you, and I have you, and the whole day you just like. Oh,
I didn't
cunt.
see you. I don't think I did this. I don't think I seen you cheating. I just knew you cheated.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's the worst.
Wasn't happy like.
Bad vibes the next day. That is. I used to be well into dreams and that. I used to love like knowing what my dreams meant, but they're so contradicting though,
Why?
because they could say it means everything about it.
Yeah.
Just like
Maybe it's all just bullshit.
maybe dreams is reality.
I think it's just your
I
brain.
haven't even had anything yet.
I think it's just your brain like processing shit.
Do you reckon?
Like the day.
Yeah, but how do you dream about the fucking bloke that you went to school with that was in year 3 and you was in year fucking 6? Do you know what I mean?
Because it's probably some like
someone you never spoke to,
Because what it'll be, right? I reckon
and you cheated on him. You cheated on your fella with him. Do you know what I mean? I
there'll
didn't
be
do
some
that.
like
but I'm just
connection
saying.
there. Like
How?
let's say for example, right? Here's how I think it is, right? You go on through your life in the day and you smell something like some like fucking butty that you had when you used to have in
Yeah.
school dinners, and you just forget that because you're like, oh, remember that? Or like school dinner chips or something, right? And then that goes in your head there,
Yeah.
and then that just gets logged in your head for the day, and you just dismiss it.
No, I don't know.
And then
you know.
at the end of the day, your brain goes, right, what's happened today? And it goes through it all.
I don't
and
know.
it just adds it all together. It just smashes it all into a big sandwich, right? So you got that. And then something else will have happened later in the day, like watching Handmaid's Tale, where everyone's shagging each other behind each other's back and that. Or
Yeah.
like, so you're
Raping each other.
Yeah, and raping. So you're
Yeah.
thinking like
So then.
infidelity plus
Yeah,
school
but I
dinner
didn't dream
chips.
that after Handmaid's Tale. I dreamt about flying after Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, because
and it
you
was
wanted to
fun.
be free because they're
It was
so
a-
shackled.
Yeah, it's a good
Maybe.
one. Maybe. Oh God. But do people? I don't know whether anyone like when people get stoned, they always talk about like the world and that, and like the galaxy. And
Don't
and
start
aliens.
this shit.
No, but I don't.
We're not
but
talking
I'm-
about
no,
aliens. We're not
What
talking
I'm
about
trying to
aliens.
say is that I don't need weed to talk about aliens. Like I've got plenty of shit there to talk about without weed.
Yeah, but we're not talking about aliens. This is an alien-free zone.
Okay.
If you want to talk about aliens on a future podcast,
Everybody does. It's only you that don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it
I
now,
mean,
because we have arguments about it.
So I've got my own shop here. I do microphone. I've got my own studio, and I spend a lot of hours talking about my beliefs about the universe. And do you know what? Even non-believers, they'll come in and they'll lie on my bed, and I've got a scalpel to their face, and I'm like, yeah. So
Non-believers,
yeah.
like you've got a
Non-believers.
cult.
Well, no, I haven't got a cult. I'm just saying people who don't believe, sceptical people who just think like, you know, it's all the Big Bang and all that shit, right?
So you don't believe in the Big Bang?
I believe in the Big Bang created the planet, but I don't believe it created us as
Right.
as civilization.
When she first told me about this ages ago, right? And I was we were having a bit of a debate about it. And you said, no, but think about the word planet. Right? Plan it.
It's a part.
And you were like my mum
because
was
it's a plan.
Yeah, but that's not where the word planet
Like
comes from.
us surviving and our civilization, it's a plan, like to reproduce and to continue everything. So our world we're resources. So we're a source of like materials and things like that, and so I reckon, and DNA as well. I reckon we use for DNA. This is just, I've got so much to say.
Stop
I
there.
feel like. Yeah, I've got a lot to say. I like stuff about Egyptians as well. I've got a real like crazy fascination with ancient Egypt. Haven't I? You know.
Yeah.
I've actually been to Egypt twice. I mean, Sharm el Sheikh, that was like a touristy place, but I actually did go to Egypt. I went to Luxor and Cairo.
I can't believe I literally just got the weed out and you just started talking about
No, because I was saying, like, usually people like to talk about this kind of shit when they've had weed, but I was saying I don't need to.
Yeah.
Like, I could have started this podcast and just gone straight into aliens and done a good few hours on it. So maybe we'll do that. Me and Paul, we don't argue very much, but like one of the very few arguments we've had, and it was the longest one, wasn't it? It lasted the longest.
It
was about aliens.
It was 2 arguments in one day.
2 arguments, and it wasn't like, not even in a joking way. Like, we were fuming with each other, weren't we? Like,
That's not the only argument we had.
no, I didn't say that. I said it was one. It was the longest one. It's very few that we've had.
No, yeah. But I think that I don't remember that, and the one we were in yours.
What, when
Where
you was
called me
really?
a cunt.
No,
And I
no.
called you a cunt.
We were
and you
both
went,
pissed, right? He was being a dickhead when we was out, right? And then we got back another time, and we got back to mine, and he was like, "I'm not fucking getting in the bed," and I was like, "Fucking get in the bed," and he was like, "No, you're a cunt," and I went, "I'm not a cunt. You're a cunt," and he was like, "Fucking dickhead, I'm going upstairs."
You've completely cut all the bit out where
Go on
you
then.
were a cunt then.
What was I doing? Go
You
on.
were just being like,
What was I
you were
doing?
being dead
I was inviting you back into bed, and you was
Nah,
asleep.
before
He was
that-
sleeping on the floor. He was like this.
because you were being a cunt.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And he was on this fucking pillow about this big, lying on the floor, fully clothed, and I was like, "What a fucking knobhead!"
Such a fucking rat, you know.
But you know, you're laughing 'cause
No,
it's
I'm not.
true.
I'm laughing.
I'm
'cause
not.
you just
I'm not
twist.
doing it.
You're
I'm
a
not.
fucking cunt. Looking up this fucking. You're a cunt.
And then he stormed upstairs, and I'd hear him walking around, and then I heard him come back down, and I was like, "Oh, yeah. You coming back to bed?" "No." And then I smacked you on your ass and told you to stop being a naughty boy.
Yeah.
And then he just went, "Okay." That easy.
I really did. I just got in bed. Oh, I'm so embarrassed about that.
Nah, you're not.
I loved it though.
It was funny. Yeah.
Give me some more wine.
Oh,
Some more vino. What have we got
what's
now?
this one? This is the DV Catena.
We both know fuck all about
I
wine.
know we don't. Oh yeah, because we went to Rome.
I mean, Laurie knows so little about wine that she tried to open a screw top bottle of wine with a fucking bottle opener.
I can't get it in. Because it's that fucking screw top.
But this time last year, well, we would have been back by now.
Yeah.
But it started last January. We went to Rome on our first little trip away, wasn't it, together?
It was lovely.
And it was dead good. It was our we're both from fucking rough gaffs, like council estates and shit.
Well, I don't know, I weren't. I was when I had the
you have
kids.
been.
When I had the kids,
Yeah.
when I was with my ex.
But we've both been skinned, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Just that bottle opener.
Yeah, we've been. What was you trying to do then, Paul?
I was trying to peel a little thing off first, but I
Okay.
can't find it. So I'm just going to go through it with the bottle opener.
Yeah.
I can't be asked.
Let me relieve the cork.
You trying to make me look stupid though, man. And you fucking failed, you little dickhead.
Yeah, so we went to Rome.
Dead aware of this now.
Come on, everyone's watching you now. Don't fuck it up now, Paul. What are you doing, mate?
Oh, mate, I should
Nah,
have-
you. Nah,
no, you have to do that.
You have to do it. It has to go upwards.
Yeah, it's going to go up with the
Go,
minute.
go.
Yeah, you fucking look stupid. You're going to look stupid.
I'm not.
yeah.
I don't look stupid.
You're gonna
I'm
look
sound.
daft.
I'm sound.
Watch this, it's going to work perfectly. You're going to look fucking
I am sound as a pound.
silly though.
Go on then. Don't knock anything over.
Oh, flying out of it. Oh, look how smooth that is. Oh, pushing back in a bit. Oh. Dirty little slut.
Oh, you fucked that up, didn't you?
No.
It's a rusty hole.
This is you look. So what are you saying?
You were saying about Rome. We
Oh
went
yeah,
to
so
Rome,
we went to
and
Rome.
we was acting like we were posh.
We were acting like we were posh. It was like a 5-star hotel, and we went in and we thought we were fucking mega bucks, didn't we?
Well, they thought we was.
You went-
We got there and we was like, you'll find a champagne please, and then we was like pissed at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No, it's in the morning. We'd had about 7 bottles of champagne. I don't know who we thought we were.
It's fucking stupid. But we went to this, but we tried to go to dinner at 5 o'clock because we were smashed and they would let us in. So we had to go and drink another bottle of champagne to try and get to 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then we went down to this Michelin star restaurant.
But I mean, I know I said I remember stuff, but I don't remember much about that.
And we
We
went
had
in,
a whole
like,
three-course meal, didn't we?
This woman, her only job was to fucking shave truffle, wasn't it?
She was the white truffle lady.
And we were
I was
just fucking-
I was telling Chris about that.
We were buzzing off it so
Yesterday.
much. But this sommelier dude kept coming up to us, and he was like, "Oh, Mr. Smith, would you like? Should
was
I
his
recommend?
name? Lorenzo?
Should I recommend?" And I was like, "Yeah, mate, just whatever you think's good." And he's like
We
explaining.
don't even remember what we
he's
said.
explaining like all the notes in the wine and shit like that. And I was like, "Yeah," and he's doing that thing where he pours a little bit in, and I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. But I was just going, "Yeah."
Yeah.
so,
I necked
yeah,
it. I was like, yeah, I'll taste it.
I was trying to at least
Yeah, that's
pretend. I
good.
was like.
I wasn't. I just necked it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Lorenzo. That's
Lovely.
That's a lovely wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's there going, "Oh, very good, Mr. Smith."
So we didn't even look at the wine list.
I spilt a glass of it, didn't I?
Yeah. Made
And
a
then
show of
on the
us
last
there.
day, like we were going
We
down.
didn't care though.
On the last day, and we went down to the same restaurant, and we were a bit more sober this time because we thought we were both a bit annoyed because it's such a good restaurant. And we didn't really
Don't
remember it.
anything.
So I was like, we're going to have to go back and like proper remember the food because it's amazing. And we goes in and it was incredible. But the guy came over with a wine list, and because we were relatively
sober then,
I actually
weren't we?
looked at the wine list rather than going
And they
wherever
were
you
like,
thinking I was fucking
500,
bruised.
900
Mate.
bottles of wine. And we were like, oh.
My head fell off because I was like,
my
what have
God.
we done here? What have we
What
spent?
kind of wine did we have off this
And I
list?
didn't know what we'd had, and I was like, and then he came back over and he was like, "Yeah, I know you like the Italian wine. Would you like the Barbaresco 2012?" And I was like, "Fuck, it's okay. That's what we were getting last
Yeah.
time." And I was like, I looked, and it was €700 for the bottle. And I was like, oh no.
Who's washing up here? Because that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is sucking Lorenzo's cock? Because you ate me.
Oh man, it was my heart sank. I was like, I haven't spent 700 quid on a bottle of wine. Yeah.
We didn't know. It
No,
worked
but
out all right. Lorenzo done us good. He
We were doing all right
recommended a
then.
half decent price.
Well, now you reckon because we got it in, didn't we? Because we were like, fuck it.
No, I mean like when we first had it.
First
time.
He
He didn't give us the real because he knew we were pissed. We made a show of ourselves, but everyone loved us.
Because old Lorenzo.
Like we made a show of ourselves, but not enough for them to kick us out.
I think they liked us,
They
innit?
liked us.
It was an amazing place. You go in the morning, or you can be coming out in the morning, and Simone behind a little coffee bar in the morning.
Yeah,
sexy, man.
he was.
And he'd go, oh, hello, what is this you're going to be doing today? I shouldn't keep doing the accent.
That's fucking shit.
Hello, it's like fucking Bella Lasagna off time or something.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, I am on
So
Sam.
racist, Paul.
No, I'm sorry about that. Well, so's Fine and Sam.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Yeah, we just properly looked after us, didn't we?
Yeah, so you'd like...
Simone, yeah.
So Simone, would be like, you'd tell him something, what you were going to do, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the Coliseum, and then they'd have a little chat to each other.
And then
and
we'd
you'd come
walk
back and,
out.
how was the Coliseum? Another member of staff.
Yeah.
You worked downstairs.
It was fucking fantastic, thank you very much. It was lovely. And then everyone knew what you'd been doing that day.
Yeah.
It's very, lovely, weren't it?
was so
I was
good.
surprised they didn't wipe our arse as well, because that's what it felt
I
like.
was kind
Every-
on the first day there, he goes to get we'd organised massive, because we were getting there in the morning on New Year's Day. Before what are we gonna do that day? We'll have a nice chilled, good start to the year, and
No, you
relaxing
booked
time.
them, didn't you?
Yeah, we booked a massage for that day
500.
because we thought the room wasn't gonna be ready till 3.
Yeah.
So we had all massages booked, and I got a fucking awful hard on in the middle of the
Because
massage.
mine had finished, right, and I came out, and then I was waiting. I was thinking, where is he? And then she's come out, his masseuse, and she's like, Mr. Smith, he just needs one moment. And I went, oh, does he? Okay. And he come out like, right. And I was like, all right, are ya? And I thought, fucking rat.
I couldn't
I was
help
like, did
it.
you get hard on there, did you? I was like, because she said you needed a moment.
I didn't have a wank on. I didn't have a wank.
Nah, it takes you ages, doesn't it?
me
So, nah, I believe that.
Yeah.
But at the time
I just
I
had to
didn't-
get rid of the because what it was, I needed a wee as well.
Oh, yeah.
And I did. I needed a wee, right? And any man in the world will let you know that if you got a hard on and then you really need a wee, the hard on doesn't go away until you have a wee.
Does it not?
That's my experience.
Yeah. We've had a few good experiences, haven't we? Well, funny experiences having massages, haven't we? But I mean, one of them's in your tour, isn't it? The new tour.
Yeah, I can't talk
Yeah,
about that.
you can't-
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't.
if you enjoyed that massage story,
No, it's better than that, though, isn't it?
no,
It is.
I'm
And
still-
do you know what?
I'm
Can
still
I just?
half
I'm
even
just
about
going to
it.
vouch, right? Everything that Paul talks about in his new tour is true. Like, there's no bullshit there. It is 100%.
Some of it's bullshit.
Which bits?
Don't know, but definitely.
Exaggerate, maybe
Yeah,
slightly.
I'll-
Slightly.
I'm gonna
it's
bend
true
the truth.
stories, isn't it?
Yeah,
True stories.
yeah, they're very true.
Yeah.
Ish.
They are very
They're
true.
95%
There's none made up. It's just
No, I
the
haven't
way
made
you
any
tell it.
stories
The
up.
way you tell it
I've
is
just,
just made for stage, but
changed
still,
a little bit
yeah.
because it's funnier.
Nah, definitely. But it is all true, though, isn't it?
Ish.
Ish.
The bit about your dad is
It's
completely
true. Where does that go anyway? Yeah, my dad's got a lot of stories,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's a funny guy. Hi, Dad.
Should get Ronnie on the podcast.
Yeah. Oh God, you'd be here for fucking hours.
Yeah.
Don't get him pissed.
I've got.
No,
that's
you
got
can't. That's the worst. He's nightmare when he's pissed. Sorry, Dad. Yeah.
So are we.
Man.
So I think this is we should call it an evening
Yeah.
before
In a good way.
In a good way.
I feel like he's going to be fuming with me now.
No.
It's a fucking nightmare, my dad.
Oh, your dad?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you meant me then. I was like, why? I think it's been good. I think people want to see more. If you want to see more, let us know.
You want to see more of this?
Not like, don't say
I'll
I want to see it.
I'll try.
Every time I go on fucking line, say, I'll shag your bird. I'm like, oh, sounds nice one.
Nah, but now you see me in the pits now. I've got me velvet jammers on and that.
Yeah, everybody saying you're a catfish.
I know. Rob fucking Thomas calls me a catfish. Now, but you know what? I can be sexy, but a lot of the time, I'd say 70% of the time, I am a goofy twat.
70%
And
of
I've
the
got
time,
a potty
fine
mouth.
on the couch.
Only by accident, though.
No, you push it.
No, I don't.
You're laughing enough at it as well. You're laughing.
No, I laugh because it's accident.
You fart.
I don't.
And then laugh.
I don't. No, I'm not. I don't find
Yes, you
fart
do.
humour funny.
No,
Only
yes,
when
you
you do it.
You love that. That is the height of your sense of humour.
No, it's
is a fart. I told you hit me all the time. I told you. We had a conversation earlier where she said to
No,
you.
because when we done the last podcast, right, when he fucked it up, right, he made an accusation that I am very abusive towards him and that I hit him.
She hits me all
So
the
he
time.
made me look like I was one of them fucking man beaters.
But you didn't realise you didn't.
All I do is do that, like that.
You fucking
When
dead
you
leg
say
me all the time with the
stupid-
fucking stupid engagement ring on.
Well, that's your own fault, isn't it, really?
You fucking dead leg me with that all the
I'm
time.
left-handed as well.
Like
Imagine
kills,
that.
it's fucking stupid.
Imagine that, though. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Kill me that.
I don't have to imagine the filter. So we're gonna do more. I think we'll do another one. We're gonna do another one tomorrow or Friday, and then we'll do a couple more next week.
What day is it? Thursday.
If you've got any questions for us,
Or
get
for
on,
me.
or for Laurie, get on us on Instagram at Paul Smith Podcast, and yeah, Paul Smith Pod.
What about me?
You can have, alright, she fucking fumes, right? If you fucking put a picture on Instagram, right, and she's in the fucking background, like, with her fucking head faced away from the camera.
You didn't tag me!
Like, so why do you want to tag in that? You know, can't even see your face. You fucking just don't even love me because you. Like,
Do you know what?
you even just think about your fiance.
He'll post this on his Instagram and he won't tag me. I'm just with my fiance.
It's
You
just
know
like
that
some
bird?
girl.
Fucking knobhead.
She hates not being tagged.
Yeah.
So at Laurie_Feebrows. Happy?
Yeah. Happy.
So do that.
Well
But
done.
message any questions to at Paul Smith Pod, and let us know what you wanna know, and don't
It's
like
not at Paul Smith Pod. It's at Paul Smith Podcast.
it's pod, isn't it?
No.
I don't know what
You
it
don't
is.
even know your own podcast tag.
Just type Paul Smith Podcast into whatever the fuck you're on, and then find it because I can't remember that shit.
But you haven't been on since Christmas, have you really? Instagram.
No,
He took a little.
took a hiatus.
Yeah. What?
Hiatus.
Yeah, whatever that is. He took a little break and haven't you? Having a little digital deduction. What is it?
No.
Digital
holiday.
holiday.
Digital vacation.
Yeah. So he's
Don't
not.
call it that. Have you just made that up? And that sounds like some fucking hipster, fucking weird thing. Knobhead.
So he's not. He's not dead.
I haven't done it on
He's
like.
here.
It's,
I'm looking after him, everybody. He's fine.
yeah, I just couldn't be arsed with it
All
anymore.
right.
For a bit.
It's all right. I feel like everyone thinks that I'm stopping. I'm going to make you delete your Instagram. You know, one of them crazy bitches that's like, yeah, you're not going to follow any birds on Instagram. Delete it now.
That's why we've got to go so she can hit me again. Now, thank you all for tuning in and watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share it about, and yeah, do give us a follow at Laurie_Feebrows for her. At Paul Smith Pod or at Paul is the Joker. Do get onto Hot Water On Demand, is where you can get this early
Very
and
good.
exclusive. Also, you
Especially
can
on lockdown,
watch
innit?
live
Because
shows and you can watch previous shows and
all
you
the
can watch
comedy.
loads of specials, mine special included. And yes, other than that, we will just see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye.